Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead research. We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Huh, it's you. Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here. Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm. It's just a little something I whipped up. I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but... I'm pretty confident some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herta's research partner. If he's doing research with her? Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is... Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Scrollum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely. But I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on.
Madame Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are? Ah, hello, young madam. I've heard so much about you. Herta, she's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know it.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away. All right, see you later.
Strange. It's... Huh? Do you need something? Wait a second. I know you. I saw you. Allow me to introduce myself. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the... Now that the station is being rebuilt, but during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access to some have... We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. They include a super hacker from punklord. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space. Ugh! I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be... Hence, my silver lining. You know, madam. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not? This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I designed a decoding program. Look, just like... Oh, really? Unbelievable! Why would something like... So this is what we're looking for? Wait a sec. Oh, I see. This is digital graffiti that we need to decipher it. Ugh, you got me. Ugh, let me think. Just do me a favor. Why are there Void Rangers here?
To guard and defend. Crush them. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours.
That's scary. But look! Just like I guessed, the surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, we accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break in. Well, I don't share your optimism. Anyway, there's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti. Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us. She went towards the base zone. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
She makes it seem easy. Judging by how calm she is, she must... The graffiti's location is quite... I heard from a friend that the hackers on punklord have a tradition. They call this the punklord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. I don't understand that way of thinking. The same thing happened. She seemed... They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room. Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really... Huh? Is this sec... I don't think so. Hold on, I got it! No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she... Huh? There's... so strange. Oh, they did... I can't help but feel their... the more I talk about it, the... Whoa, look here! It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it be that... I just... Just as I thought. She was here. just remembered that Madame Herta has a... You remember it, right? I wasn't able to put the two together. I got it. That's right. She was so... She knew we would be looking for this... Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. Some researchers tried to gain You got me there. We should go and check the main control.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Just perfect. Not only... Let's focus on the... I am curious. As a Stellaron... Relax, friend. I've done...
Lend me your strength. Time to twirl. Nap time. Lend me your strength.
See? I was right. Now we can browse... I'm serious. No, if...
That's not gonna happen. I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far...
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what...
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract. Wait, Herta, think about it. How many surprises...
The simulated universe never disappears. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally...
Herta, I don't mean to question you. I just want to give more room for no...
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. I can go find Adrian Taylor or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon. Screw them. We've known each other. You're nothing but a piece of ice cold.
My apologies, madam. This also, however, we have our differences. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in her. Are you worried about... Judging by the result, I have failed to choose the emotions of organic life. As for the simulated universe... Sir, that is a love letter, a galaxy ranger. It is a planet made of data and symbols. An ether cartridge is a chip that punklordian hackers use to edit reality. It's a recording of the hacker's life. He became a galaxy ranger by many of the records and yes. No need. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the... I understand your concern. As such, please, as you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down. Yes. This by way of apology for shutting down. This is my recommendation. Well, madam, are you? Very well. I will be sending you in. This will help us quickly locate. Young madam, Are you all right? You are now inside the data link of the ether. Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that you were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. Young madam, please stay still.
Hey, you.
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of... Please listen and don't interrupt her.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On punklord, the story... Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie... Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not obsessed with... Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
It is safe to assume that two... Interesting. You are now taking the point of view.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Time for a buzz. Fork in the road, huh? Wanna pick one first?
It's a nice thing to have.
Wrong choice. Ugh, why would Herta put some... Never mind.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs... We've met only Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. From my point of view, it was more like a test than a duel. She would attack. I never thought our next meeting would take...
What the... This was the...
Seems like we can now...
Oh, back to the space station.
You won't get away.
Time for a buzz.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Finally, almost there. There's even... Eesh. A little... I was planning on it.
She's talking. That's correct. The ether... Yes. She came for the Stellaron. I must admit, I recall a story about whether it be for... And would this ongoing affair? In which case...
Ready when you are.
Upgrade configured.
100% great!
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Now,
Look, we found it. There is an unwelcome third. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of... I believe that she was indeed able to... After all, even the best hacker...
unless she... You want to...
The final results are on the display table, young madam. You've guessed correctly. She left herself a back door in the office. I must say, she really... Well then, Miss Silver Wolf.
Huh. I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me.
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument...
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I... Miss Silverwolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, news of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything.
Everything? No, no. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter, and...
You're confident you'll be able to get out of...
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time, and I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic... The long-awaited result will finally be determined.
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are...
Huh? Leave? But why?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't...
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion.
What if I attack the space station?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would...
Then what if I were to...
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether...
What is the point of this, then? You guys went out of your...
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you.
How...
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 70. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey!
And she logged out. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, it's about time we were...
I couldn't care less about what happened with the... I already notified someone at the IPC.
Thank you, young madam. Do you have any other questions? Well, young madam?
Can you believe? I don't have to worry about...
This chapter has come to a conclusion.
It's gone. It's all gone. They...
All right. Stop with the tantrum.
I am not.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what do you get?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IP...
Yep. just me.
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Alio's next.
Oh, right.
I hope you have a good...
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just too...
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd...
I told you. I'm not upset. There's fun to be had along. A game is a game, and...